Good morning, scholars. I hope you all are doing just fantastic. Today I have on my Christmas lights and my reindeer. This is my most favorite time of the year, so I thought I'd get in the Christmas spirit. I did have it on the blinking setting, but I didn't want to be a distraction in this lesson. So today we're going to be learning about natural resources of the Northeast. And we read about that in our older social studies book in class. This one article lesson is coming from Social Studies Weekly. And I feel like I'm losing my voice a little bit. I have been doing a lot of reading. And so I'm going to let them read for you this time. Okay, so pay attention.
The year is 1776, and the Declaration of Independence had just been signed. The United States was trying to figure out how to run as an independent country. The 13 colonies had been settled in what is now the Northeast region of the United States. The states that make up the Northeast region of the United States are Maryland, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Vermont, and Maine. Many of these states were the 13, or original colonies, and the first places in which European settlers lived in the United States. This region is where our country's economy began, and has remained an important part of the U.S. economy ever since. The 13 colonies were established in the Northeast because of the rich resources available there. Many of these resources are still available today and make it a desirable place for many businesses to grow. Some of our country's largest industries are from the Northeast. The Northeast is known for its large forest, found in the Appalachian Mountains, as well as its many fisheries because of its proximity to the Atlantic Ocean. The Northeast region also has very fertile soil, which is ideal for farming. Many businesses have opened up in the Northeast because of these natural resources. The increase in businesses led to an increase in jobs in this region. Because of the abundance of natural resources in the Northeast region, many people have made the region their home. They had lumber to make their homes, fertile soil to grow their food, and many rivers that made transporting goods between the states much easier. The Northeast region of the United States also witnessed much of our country's rich history. This draws many visitors each year to learn about the beginnings of our country and to explore the beautiful landscape of the area. Cities like Philadelphia, New York City, and Boston have many historical sites. In addition to the many historical sites in the Northeast, visitors can also see some of the most well-known landmarks in our country. The Appalachian Mountains, with their many different hiking trails, stretch from Alabama all the way through Maine. Many visitors hike these trails, with some visitors hiking all 2,000 miles. All of these visitors help to boost the economy in the northeastern states.
Okay. So we are going to answer these questions and make sure, guys, when you're watching the videos that you respond. In most cases, at the end of the video, it is some questions. Okay. So make sure that after you watch the video, you respond. Watching the video alone does not give you the points. Okay. How you earn your points and your credit for watching the video is by answering the questions below. Okay, so the very first question you will be asked are, why are fisheries a big part of the economy in the Northeast? The first one is fish are imported from the Midwest. The next one, many states in the Northeast border the Atlantic Ocean, and people in the Northeast love to eat fish, and many citizens in the Northeast have become vegetarians. Okay, now I do remember reading, I believe it was somewhere in here. Um, and as well as its many fisheries because of the proximity to the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, there are um, there's a lot of fish and seafood in that area because it's close. It's in very close proximity to the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, let's look at the next one. How do industries in the Northeast compare to industries in other U.S. regions? Compared to other regions, the Northeast does not have enough resources to support its industries. The Northeast has more industries than any other region, and the Northeast's region supports some of the country's largest industries. And the last one, the Northeast sends all of its resources to other regions. So when you are looking for the answer, and the answer doesn't jump right back out at you, make sure you go back to the text. Reread the question if you need to.
How do industries in the Northeast compare to industries in other U.S. regions?
Okay,
A.
so let's go
Compared
back.
to other regions, the Northeast does not have enough resources to support its industries. B. The Northeast's resources support some of the country's largest industries. C. The Northeast has more industries than any other region. D. The Northeast sends all of its resources to other regions.
The last one. Why are European empires interested in establishing colonies in America? The Northeast was rich in gold and silver. The Northwest was easy to reach for explorers who were traveling on foot. The European empires had more money than they needed. And the last one, the Northeast was rich with natural resources such as lumber, fertile soil, and iron ore. So the question is, again,
Why were European empires interested in establishing colonies in America? A. The Northeast was rich in gold and silver. B. The European empires had more money than they needed. C. The Northwest was easy to reach for explorers who were traveling on foot. D. The Northeast was rich with natural resources, such as lumber, fertile soil, and iron ore.
okay, so we're looking, um, so it says here that the 13 colonies were established in the Northeast because of its rich resources available there. Um, so guys, make sure that you go back and read. Um, Also, it says some things here about the region's economy. So make sure that you really pay close attention to the text before making your selection. Alrighty, guys, this video is already longer than I wanted it to be. The next video will be on renewable and non-renewable resources, and we also talked about that in class. Alrighty, you all have an awesome day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.